Hello everyone, I'm Katali. I come from Group 9. My Group 9 member also include Kush, Reshu, 1. Today, I'd like to introduce our assignment 3. In this project, we focus on Toronto Airbnb data research. When we searched the data set, we found that Toronto Airbnb data set is a good one because all of our group members have Airbnb experience. So all of us are interested in this data set. Firstly, let me introduce some background about our project. Toronto has been one of the hottest markets for Airbnb in Canada, with over 26,000 listings as of February 2020. This means there are over 40 homes being rented out per square kilometer in Toronto on Airbnb. Then the question comes, how to find a solution to the business factor by using machine learning to look for patterns in a large batch of data. Next, let's talk about the business goals. We have 2 business goals. The first business goal is to establish how do the location, room type, number of reviews, availability, number of reviews, minimum nights, and house listing count can affect rental rates. The second business goal is to establish some groups that can be suggested by the Airbnb platform for different kinds of preference. In this project, we follow CRISP-DM process. At first, we start from business understanding. Then we do data understanding. Thirdly, we do data preparation. Then we build the model. After the model, we do the business validation. After the validation, we deploy our model in the field. Okay. Next, let's start data exploration. The first thing is a data dictionary. The data dictionary is very important for us to understand the features. In this data set, there are 16 features. The first one is ID. ID is the listing ID. The second is name. Name is the listing title. The third one is the host ID. It's the ID of host. Host name. It's the name of host. Neighborhood group. It's a barrel that contains a listing. Neighborhood. It's the name of the neighborhood that listing is in. Latitude. Latitude is the latitude coordinates of listing. Longitude. It's the longitude coordinates of listing. Then room type. It's a type of public space that is being offered. Price. Price is the most important feature. It's the price per night in dollars. Minimum nights. It's the minimum number of nights required to book listing. Number of reviews is total number of reviews that a listing has accumulated. Last review is the date in which a listing was last reviewed. Reviews per month is total number of reviews per month. Calculated host listing count is amount of listing per host. The last one is availability 365. It's the number of days per year the listing is active. Okay, let's look at some data sample. The first one is the first column is the ID. The second one is the name. For example, beautiful home in amazing area, and downtown Harborfront private room. The third column is the host ID. The fourth is the host name. The neighborhood group. Unfortunately, we have many missing data in this feature. Next one, neighborhood. It's the neighborhood name. And next, latitude and longitude. Room type. We have 4 different room types. It includes entire home, private room, and a hotel room, and a shared room. This column is price. So it's a this column is minimum nights, number of reviews, last review date, reviews per month, calculated hosting list count, availability 365. Okay. Because price is the most important feature in this data set, let's look at the distribution of price. Obviously, this distribution is very skewed. Then we use the log to transform price. After transformation, we can see the distribution is much better. Yeah, this plot shows the price and the room type relationship. Airbnb offer a wide variety of spaces, ranging from shared room to private rooms. With an entire place, you have the whole space to yourself. This usually includes a bedroom, a bathroom, a kitchen, and a separate dedicated entrance. When you book a private room, you have your own private room for sleeping and may share some spaces with others. You might need to walk through indoor spaces that another host or guest may occupy to get to your room. When you book a shared room, you'll be sleeping in a space that is shared with others and share the entire space with other people. This plot shows the distribution of price by room type. Note that the y-axis is on a log scale. There is much variation in price within each room type. Overall, it looks like entire home listings are slightly more expensive than private room, which in turn are more expensive than shared room. This makes intuitive sense. Okay, this plot shows every room type's count, listing number. The right plot shows the pie chart of room type. We can find that entire home has the largest listing number. Then the private room has the second largest listing number. This plot shows the top 10 neighborhood by number of listings. Top 1 is a waterfront community, the island. It has about above 3,500 listing numbers. The second one is Niagara. The third one is Annex. This plot shows the top 20 most expensive listings. We can find that most of the top 20 most expensive listings are located in the downtown area. This plot shows the median price by neighborhood. In this map, each dot is one neighborhood. The size of the dot depends on the number of listings, and the color of the dots depends on the median price in that neighborhood. We can see that this neighborhood is has the most expensive price. This plot shows the listing title word cloud. From this plot, we can see the frequent words. For example, downtown, bedroom, room, condo, Toronto. Yeah. Then we use the supervised learning method for our project. Firstly, our team used two kinds of linear regression methods. Secondly, our team evaluates their performance and chooses the best one. This is the first model performance number. We can see that the median is negative 22.3. The adjusted R squared is 0.07. Let's look at the second model. The median number is negative 0.01645. The adjusted R squared is 0.3726. So the second model has a much better performance. After the performance evaluation, we choose the second model to develop one shiny app to predict Toronto Airbnb rental rate. This is the website of our shiny app. Okay. This is the user interface of our shiny app. In the left, it's adjustable feature. It includes latitude, longitude, number of reviews, availability in 365 days, room type, viewer performance, and the minimum nights. You can adjust these features. After you choose the features, you can get the predicted rental rate. It shows here. In the map, every green dot stands for one listing. Okay, after we finish the supervised learning method, we start using the unsupervised learning method. Firstly, our team uses partitioning clustering approach and hierarchical clustering approach to cluster the listings. Secondly, our team evaluates their performance and chooses the best one. At first, we use the elbow method to get the optimal number of clusters. From this plot, number 4 is the optimal number of clusters. So we choose 4 as our group number. After we choose the class number, we have a cluster plot. This is every group the geographical distribution. Group 1 has about 2,600 listings. Group 2 has about 9,900 listing numbers. Group 3 has 2,800 listing numbers. Group 4 has 3,600 listing numbers. From this map, we can see that most of the listings in this group are far from the Toronto downtown. There is only one listing in the downtown area. In this group 2, most of their listings are located in the downtown area. Group 3 is the same as group 2. Okay, let's look at every group's price distribution. We can find that in group 4, most of the listing have the lower price. Yeah. In this plot, let's compare every group's number of reviews. Okay. Obviously, group 3 have more reviews. Group 1 and group 4 have the similar number of reviews. Group 2 has more reviews than group 1. Okay. Finally, let's classify all the group's features. We can find that group 1, the feature is a median rental rate. Group 2, it has a high rental rate, low attention because it has less reviews, and convenient transportation because most of the listings in group 2 are located in the downtown. So group 2 has convenient transportation. Group 3, it has a higher rental rate and high attention because group 3 has more reviews, and it also has a convenient transportation. Group 4, the rental rate is low. For different groups, we can find their business value. For group 1, it can be recommended to the moderate customers. Group 2, it can be recommended to the customers that prefer the convenient transportation and don't mind the attention. For group 3, it can be recommended to the customers that prefer the convenient transportation and mind the attention. For group 4, it can be recommended to the customers that have a high sensitivity to price. Okay, that's Group 9's project report. Thank you, everyone.